MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Here's Nori Aoki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Astros, the left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Adore. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there, 1-0. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Kemp. And that ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
In there, 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A little bouncer. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Moustakas is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat, and what does it make you do?
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Aoki going back. Gone! In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away. Stepping into the box, Geraldo Oliveros. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Rougned Odor now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Comes set and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Evan Gattis
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Batting 6.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. A cold strike on the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
In the dirt here, And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Little tapper down the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swinging a looper to left. Kemp coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In to score, the runner from third. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Number 31, Colin
Into the windup and the pitch. Colin McHugh is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tap fouled at home plate. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Pena. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
batting 8.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So coming to the plate, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that. Digging in now, George Springer, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
George.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Trying to pick things up where he left.
Baseman, Anthony.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back?
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
So stepping in, Geraldo Oliveros, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. And the second run will come across the score as they take the lead here 4-2. Into the box, Rougned Odor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there's ball 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. McHugh pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line towards center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
The third
striding in,
8,
Mike Moustakas. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazara is there. And that retires the side. Settling in now, Brian Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping into the box. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Rendon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2. So here's Matt Kemp now. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Altuve.
Line drive to center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Colin McHugh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Is that in? Ready once again, Geraldo Oliveros. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Line hard to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Rougned Odor.
Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more. Brian Pena, a hit in 2 tries so far. Johnny Patel is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. On the move is Springer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 0-1 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number
Ready for
49.
another shot now, Julio Teheran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 4. George.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Aoki.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Evan Gattis.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And another foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Jose Altuve.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Johnny Patel. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
George Springer.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. In the air out to right. Mazara over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Geraldo Oliveros. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor.
Ned Odor.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 29, Tony Seth.
Sean Rodriguez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second.
Rodriguez.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Pena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tyler Flowers will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Ready for another chance? Julio Teheran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tommy Joseph will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. And that ends the inning. Mario Aviles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. He'll have the first. Angel Pagan is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. Carlos Beltran.
Number 15, Carlos Beltran.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hit hard up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. And now this is bobbled in left. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Aaron Altair will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Aaron Altair.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now batting, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Altuve.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 3-1. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
The first base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. This is in the air to right. Altair is going to get there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
Sean. Number 10, Sean Rios.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.